What is up, guys? It's Mitch or Deity, and today we're going to be doing a daily routine video for those of you that are newer players getting into the game. Okay, if you're following along with the guide so far, you're probably around rank 35 to rank 40. And this will be part 6.5 of the guide or whatever. But we're just going to go through them and tell you what to do each day. And then before we do that, though, I'm going to talk about like what raid can be for you. Okay, multiple ways to play this game, and I want you to know that. Don't feel like you have to super grind every day. Now, real quick, if you haven't downloaded, I have QR code at the top, download the link in the description. I have a new link. With that link, you're getting 4 epic champions. Tagoar, right out of the gate, you get them. Ugo, you get at level 25. Ultimate Colic, you get at level 45. And lastly, Lady Quillen at level 50. Okay, 4 amazing epic champions. Next, go to your promo code, enter promo code Monkey King. Okay, once you enter promo Monkey King, you're going to be getting Sun Wukong, fantastic legendary character. That is 5 champions right out of the gate to start with my link. Now, whenever you go in, you're going to be able to also log in 7 days right now to get Alice, another amazing legendary character. So that's 4 epics, 2 legendaries that you can get right when you start raid. Super good start. Now, let's go ahead and talk about your login. All right, just your daily log on. What should you do? Are you going to be a super grinder, or do you not have that much time every day? Raid can be for whatever type of player you want to be, because raid is mostly just daily logins. All right, your daily login, you come here, you get a bunch of champions, you get a bunch of resources. As long as you just open the game every day, you're making great progress. Okay, just you're gonna get super good, or not super good, but really good chance. I mean, Syl is super good. Okay, this character, once you play for 6 months of logging in, you're gonna have Syl. She's an amazing character. And then Vizic's pretty good. And then once you get to here, you're gonna be getting overall really good stuff just for opening the game. That's all you have to do. So the more you open the game, your account will get stronger. That's it. That's all you have to do. Open it. Now, if you are going to be super casual, say during the week, you can only play 5 minutes per day. Okay. In your mind, you think you don't have time to play at all. But if you just open the game, get your daily login reward, because you're going to be getting characters throughout the year. Alice is just one example. Just from logging in, you're going to get a ton of free characters just from clicking open. Letting the game open up takes 45 seconds, and then close the game. You're making progress. So that's the 45-second progression. Now here is the next progression. You go and hit clan boss every day. I highly suggest anyone who's going to play raid get at least into the daily login plus the clan boss hit progression. As long as you do that, you're in a good spot. Okay, because 1, it keeps your clan active. 2, you get good rewards from this. Okay, as you get higher, you get way more rewards. Okay, you're going to be getting summons almost every day, if not every day on average. Now, it won't always be the big summons, but you'll at least be getting ancient shards or void shards consistently, and then I believe it's like 5 to 10 sacreds per month once you get to that point. Now, that is the hardest thing to do, getting to the higher versions of clan boss. But once you get there to a point where you can quick battle, raid becomes such a simple game to always feel like you're getting stronger, to where it doesn't have to be a 2-hour grind every day. It can be a 10-minute grind on average per day, and maybe on Saturday you sit down and clean up your account, do a little bit of work to it. Takes you an hour or 2. You can have a fantastic raid account by just doing that. Now, so real quick recap, log in every day, and then clan boss. Next, now if you're going to be an actual like grind player, know that you can pick any batch of these things to do. You don't have to do all of it. Okay, just the more you do, the more progression you'll see per day. But honestly, that's the most you'll see is those 2 things. Okay, you have so much energy per day. We'll go over this real quick. You're going to have your stamina cap. When you log in, it'll be its cap, probably because you woke up or got home from work. You were busy all day. You'll be at 100 to 130 stamina. Now, once you have the game open for 60 minutes, you're going to get a stamina pot. That's mainly PC players. Phone players, a little bit harder to get this, but PC players, you just leave the client open all the time. This is always done for you. Now, that's 100 stamina. Next up, you have your daily quest. Do 5 arenas. That's another 100 stamina. You're at 300 right there. Okay, now you're going to have weekly quests. You can get 200 extra stamina weekly. Okay, it's actually a little bit more than the 100 I'm saying because it is a full restore. But for the sake of this, we'll just say 100. So that's an extra 200 stamina every 5 days. So divide that out, 30, 40 a day, 40 a day. So 340 stamina per day right there. Monthly, you're going to get a little bit from monthly too, but that's another thing. Now, advanced quests, you're going to be able to get, I think it's 150 to 200 average per day. I think there's sometimes 2 you can get. So that is already 500 or 600 stamina per day for you to play with just from doing these. Now, Those of you that are new, you can't always finish your advanced quests. I know some of you guys are running into things that you cannot finish. That's normal, okay? You cannot beat faction war bosses. It's not going to happen as a new player, especially someone who's brand new to raid. This is not going to happen. Don't feel bad. It hits all of us. Even the most experienced players will get hit with a beat a faction war boss on a day that they don't even have a character of that type on their account yet. So on days, though, that you can finish this, it's really good too. Okay, there you go. That's already 600-ish stamina that you get per day just from all of that. Okay, once you get all that, then it's about spending stamina. Get into a routine of what do you need to do. We have different events coming to raid all the time. So right now we're about to have a fusion. Fusions are ways that you can get legendary characters for free. If you plan out all your resources, they are doable, free to play. The hardest part of fusion events are going to be the summons. That's where you need to save your summons. Don't just spend summons randomly. Always save them for fusion events as a new player if you're a low or don't spend free to play player. Always just save your summons. Fusion events are the biggest thing to get extra power on your account because the characters are always good. They're like the power creep of raid, of just giving you a free character that is stronger than most of the old characters. Okay, they usually do the job of 1 to 2 other characters that exist in this game, and they're free. Okay, some of the strongest characters in the game are fusion characters that people got for free at one point. So if you're gonna truly get into raid, get into a routine of saving every summon you get, and that falls into doing your clan boss every day. If you get to a point where you can beat decent level of clan boss, raid will become a super routine game for you of just log in, clan boss, maybe spend your stamina, and then when a fusion's here, you grind out that fusion, get a new character, and then build up that character. Then you start beating higher level stuff, then you are saving again, and then repeat for every good fusion that is available. I personally do every fusion, but you don't need to. Okay, sometimes it's going to be hard if you didn't get very lucky on getting shards. Okay, that is the normal routine. Log in, get your login stuff, spend your stamina, do your quest. That is the basic. Next up, real quick, faction wars, try to do every day. Then from there, once you get a little bit higher, Doom Tower, Curse City. Arena, very, very annoying. You can just leave fights, okay? So those of you that are like, tag team arena is so hard, just go in and do this. Go in, bang, bang, bang. It counts as a fight. Do this 5 times. Who cares what your rank is for tag team arena? That's the easiest way to finish that advanced quest. Okay, just leave the fight. Who cares if you win? Who cares if you lose? Certain ones you do have to win with certain parameters for the advanced quest, but you worry about those ones. But for the general 5, just go in and leave it first. Later down the road, you'll do your fights, but at the beginning, don't even bother. It's content. Little too hard. Okay, if you see a team you could beat, go ahead. But on the day you're crunched for time, just do exactly what I just did. Now with arena, try to do your arena every day. If arena starts getting hard, you can do what I just did there for arena just to finish it. Say you don't want to deal with sitting through arena and trying to find 5 teams, clicking refresh every 15 minutes. Just go and forfeit 5 fights. It's fine. And on another day, you'll win 5 fights and get right back. Arena is very up and down. You can make back any loss you get within a single day. No problem. So that is the main things. Now, deciding what you should be farming. If you're ever unsure of what to farm and you're going to spend your stamina that day, your 600 potential stamina that you earn throughout the day, go in and always just make 6 stars. You can't go wrong as a new player aiming for 6 stars. Farm stage X-3 if you're not farming for any drops. Like beginning right now, you're farming for War Maidens, you're farming for different characters for the fusion of Relic Keeper or just Judiciar. I don't even know how to say his name, but to fuse Relic Keeper, that's what you're going for. But anytime you don't know what to farm, just go spend and level up some fodder. If you do that every day, your progress will be so big over time versus just not playing the game. That is a huge help. And your silver will start going up big time too. And then eventually you'll go spend your silver, which we'll talk about that real quick. And that'll be the end of the video. Go in, check your tournaments. Are there any tournaments you want to try to enter during a fusion event? You're going to want to do every tournament that has the drops for the shards or the 3-star characters, whatever that fusion is. You'll understand more when fusions come, but you'll go in and do any of those that you need to get that fusion done. Otherwise, if there's an event that you're not really paying attention to, just go in, see if the rewards are good. These are not good. 75k silver, 3 brews, a chicken, and Ice Golem sucks to farm anyway. It's not going to bother. So today would be a day I'll just go farm campaign. From there, you can also check your events, see if there's any dungeon diver gear enhancement. then we know for Dungeon Divers, we're going to get progress just for farming campaign. And then gear enhancement, we're going to get progress just from upgrading gear. This is where you need to try to save your resources and spend them during events. Once you get used to Raid's system, every resource you get, if you spend it at the right time, you're going to be getting return on it. Okay. It's very important. I don't know how else to stress or explain this, but every single resource in the game, pretty much, whether it's summons, summon on a summon event, get some kickback for what you put in. It's like getting interest in a bank account. Save up your resources and utilize them during those times, and you'll get so much more. Champion training events. Like this is a summon event, champion chase tourney. This is summons. If you have summons and use them right now, these are always the events that give the best rewards. And generally you'll save your summons for fusions, and you'll get the fusion things plus other rewards on top of it. Now your skill books, your legendary skill books, all of that, if you save them for champion training tournaments, you will get points for your books. Very, very good to wait to spend almost any resource in Raid, which goes against the idea of I need to make super fast progress, get my account looking crazy. You can still kind of do that, but you just have to plan out for when those events come and then spend it on that event, and it makes it so much better. Your progress of spending stuff right when you get it versus spending it efficiently is going to give you like a 1.3x return spending it efficiently. So try to save your resources to the best of your ability. At the very beginning, it's not as big of a deal except for the summons, because you got to learn the game and you want your characters to be strong enough to beat X content to continue to progress. But you'll reach a point where it's very hard to get to that next level of whatever you're doing, Dragon Lair or Spider, or even your Spirit or your Keeps, whatever that content is. Once you get to that stopping block, then start looking into, should I save my resources for X event coming up? Because getting legendary characters for free is massive. But that is just a kind of ramble thing. I don't know. It was a weird video today. I'm sorry. I'm still progressing the account. I have an editor. I've got some stuff sent to him, but this was like, I didn't really know what to do today. I have like 90 video ideas, but I have to grind to get them done. So thank you guys for watching. That's your daily routine. I'll give one quick recap. Log in. Do your dailies, do your advanced quests, hit your clan boss, do your faction wars, and from there, just farm your energy. And then if you're a little bit higher, try to attempt Doom Tower. It's always good. Try to attack Cursed City. But again, don't feel like you have to do all of this. You're going to be fine. You can still have an amazing raid account by playing for 5 minutes a day. Just occasionally you'll have to put like an hour or two into using all your resources, but don't feel like you have to super grind this game, even though there is so much you can do. Okay, that is all I got. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace out.